Good morning. Today is quite a prop heavy session. So you're going to need something like a cushion. I've got a bolster here and a chair. So if you could just grab a dining room chair, just any kind of chair that you've got. You could have a bench or go to your sofa, so you don't necessarily need it on your yoga mat. We're going to start in child's pose. So we're doing some immune boosting postures today. No, it can't stop you catching coronavirus. But definitely for me, when I've been doing these immune sequences over winters, it's definitely helped. If I've caught a cold, it moves the cold away a lot quicker than normal. So it can definitely help with coronavirus symptoms and just to help to get all the fluid moving around in your lungs. And it accesses the back of the lungs. So to start with, we will be in a child's pose. And you can support the head in your child's pose. So you can have the bolster, you can have the arms over the bolster, or you can have the head supported on the bolster. And I want you to breathe into the back of the body. So allow your jaw and your tongue to relax. And allow the weight of the spine to rest on the thighs. And breathe into the back of the body. Take 5 deep breaths in and out here. Taking a moment just to check in with your energy this Thursday morning. Maybe you're ready for that cup of coffee. Two more longer, deeper breaths in and out. And then come up onto all fours. Now we'll do downward facing dog. We want to support the head in downward dog. So you might want a little bit more height. If you don't have props, you can come back to this later and just do a standard downward facing dog. Now, because we've only got 10 minutes, I'm actually going quite fast through these postures. So if you wanted to re-watch the video, you could pause and then spend about 5 minutes in each posture. So this is just kind of an introduction of how to do them. And then you could set a timer or an alarm and just see if you can build up the length of time in each pose. But making sure that you're not damaging the body. So you have to build it up to start with if you're new to different yoga poses. So just make sure that the arms and the legs are straight, that there's no shaking. That just means that the muscles are getting tired. So breathe into the sides of the chest. Breathe into the back of the lungs. And then bring the knees down. So you're going to need something to support your head for this variation on our child's pose. So we're going to have the knees wide. But we're going to make sure that the knees aren't dropping the spine down. So you want to make sure that you can control the spine and the spine's lengthening. And then you're going to have your support over to the right. So you're on the middle of the shins and you use the hands to turn the abdomen and the chest over to the right. And then extend the body over the thigh. So your forehead can rest on your support. Your right hand is pressing down and away from you. And then your left fingers are stretching out to the left, to the right even. I'm putting my left and right. So you're getting this extension in the left side of the body. Rest the front of the body over the thighs and take a deep breath in and out here. And again, you could stay here for 2 to 3 minutes. And just keep bringing your awareness to the back of the body and the back of the lungs. And then walk the hands back to the knees, and then we'll change legs. So bring your support over. It could be brick, blocks, books, and then a towel on top if you don't have a bolster. So you extend over. So the left hand presses down and the right arm is extending over to the left. And you just support your forehead Notice the difference in your legs, in your ability to turn and rest over the left leg. Take a couple of longer, deeper breaths in and out here. One more deep breath in and out. And then walk the hands under the shoulders. Use the hands to press yourself up. And then we're going to grab our chair. So we'll come up to standing. And you can have the chair. And you want enough support so that your legs will be straight and upright. So you can have your feet hip distance apart. And extend the spine up as you lengthen over the chair. And we're going to hold on to the elbows. Heels and hips in line, so you just might need to adjust the legs. And then forehead resting on your cushion. And it's really nice because you're turning the lungs a different way from normal. And then you've got gravity on your body, just turning the lungs the other way. Breathe into the armpit chest. And again, you could build this up for 5 minutes, just being aware of if your kneecaps drop, if your legs start shaking. It just means that your body's getting tired. There's no point in staying longer in these postures if the body is shaking and getting tired. You lose the essence of our restorative nature. So we'll just take 2 more longer, deeper breaths. And then bring the hands onto the bolster. And then come up and stretch the arms up straight. Deep breath in and out. And then bring the hands down. So the next posture, we're going to do wide leg. And we're going to support the head the same way on the chair. So the legs go wide, toes turn in. Grip the outer hips. And then extend forwards, head on the bolster. So if you feel like you're collapsing forwards a little bit, you've got to change the legs. So the heels and the hips are in line. You're not pushing the hips back. And then stay for a few breaths here. Keep the kneecaps firm. Take 3 more breaths. So again, this pose can be done for 5 minutes. And then you can bring the hands up, walk the feet towards each other, and then bring the hands to the hips, come up, and then again, stretch the arms up. Deep breath in and out, and then bring the hands down. So final posture, we've got a couple of minutes left. So I hope you're feeling a little bit recharged. Remember, you can take a lot more time in all of these poses. So we're going to lie in Supta Baddha Konasana. So we lie over the bolster. This could be a couple of bath towels or a blanket. It could be a couple of cushions. So press the shoulder blades into the chest, stretch the arms out, and then soles of the feet together, knees wide. And if that doesn't feel nice on the legs, you can cross the legs. And just start to lengthen your breathing. And this one's wonderful to do after lunch as well. Really nice reset. The only pose that you can do with a full stomach. And just lie here for a couple of longer, deeper breaths in and out. So if you've got more time, I would definitely suggest staying lying down in your Supta Baddha Konasana a little bit longer. If you need to get up and get back to your desk, then you can bend the legs up one at a time and carefully roll over to the side. Thank you so much for joining. So like I said at the beginning, this is just an introduction to the postures, and then you should definitely spend a lot more time. It really, really does help if you feel a little bit congested, if you're starting to get a cold, and it's benefited me over the years. There's a much longer sequence, so if you want it, you can message me and I can send you the whole sequence. They're just a couple of postures that I've put together for today. Tomorrow will be more energizing. So we've had the last 2 days a little bit more restorative. So tomorrow we'll bring in some energy for the end of the week. Have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow.